Good morning, happy Friday. Welcome to this week's video. This week we are hanging out at Jolene's uncle's place. He has a farm here in Corvallis, and it is a grass seed farm. What you see behind me here is a building they use for cleaning grass seed. And if we turn over here this way, you can actually see some of the bags of seed that they're pulling out and getting ready to sell. Very interesting this week. It was great because Carter and a lot of the other boys were able to see what exactly goes into farming, and it was amazing to hear their reactions. So take a look at the video. This week you're going to see us planting. They don't just do grass seed, they also do squash and beans. And this particular week we had one field, I think it was about 45 or 50 acres, that we had to plow up and fertilize and then plant with seed, and they were beans. And that's what we'll be doing this week. Enjoy.
We are a family of 5 from Texas. We sold everything to live on a boat, and we have spent the past 2 years on our 1987 Marine Trader Tradewinds 47 Trawler, exploring southern Florida and the Bahamas. We have seen the highs and lows of boat life. We are no longer making definite plans, just enjoying the journey. So join us on our adventures. Good morning. We are now in the beautiful Willamette Valley in Oregon, right off I-5, between the Cascade Mountains and the Coast Range. And we are currently staying in a trailer this week, and Chris is working on a farm this week. How was your first day?
It's good. Spent most of the day sitting in the tractor.
Doing what?
I started out by, they call it harrowing, where you basically break up the dirt clumps and make it smooth for planting. And then I had to wash the tractor and the disc, which is like a plow, because everything on this half of the farm is organic and everything on the other side of the highway is non-organic. So you have to wash all the weeds off before you go over there, and then if you bring it back over here, you got to wash all the chemicals off. And then I plowed a field over there. I don't remember how many acres they said it was. But, I think it was 100 and some acres.
But you said you had to do it 2 ways?
Yeah, you plow it one direction and then you turn like 45 degrees and plow it another direction to break it all up. Huh. Long day. I'm ready to have dinner and go to bed.
After a farmer decides what to plant, then they follow the steps that are needed. Sometimes they hold all the product and wait for a higher price to sell, while other times they already have a contract before they plant, and the contract gives them dates and steps to take for planting. This season, Chris is helping with conventional and organic beans. First step is disking, also known as plowing, to turn the dirt over and break it up. The second step is harrowing, where he drags a grate to smooth out the dirt. The third step is fertilizer. Then you harrow again to smooth it and pack it down. The last step is planting, which is also the longest and hardest step. Chris worked on a field that was about 50 acres. It took an entire day for each of those steps because he goes about 4 miles an hour. Planting was the slowest. This is the planting stage. This is where Chris would do 1 lap, get out, and check the containers to make sure that the seeds were being laid evenly across the entire field. All 3 boys took turns in a tractor with Chris to learn what farming was really like. I am making sandwiches and lunch and lots of fixings because Carter and Chris are out doing irrigation today, and I guess it's really hard work. So he called me to have me make them some extra lunch, and then I'm gonna go take it over to them and we can see what they're doing with the irrigation. I'm kind of excited to see Carter doing a lot of physical labor.
Day 3 of farm day. We're looking for a seal.
Yep, we're laying an irrigation pipe today and we need to find some spare parts.
Any of these guys? Wait, a seal? Where? Where's the seal? Oh, that kind of seal.
What?
It's a little bit bigger, but did we put a backpack? What are these batteries? We're getting shoes because where we need to grab pipes is way overgrown, and so we're also getting tools like pitchforks, shovels, rakes. My dad's gonna use a machete to cut down all the overgrowth, and I can finally tie my shoes after living in Oregon for like a month.
Could you not tie them before?
Yeah,
Why not?
because I was a boat kid.
What does that
He
mean?
can tie every type of knot except for but he can't tie his shoes.
Yeah,
Why not?
because we only wore flip-flops.
The last and final step is to water. In order to do that, Chris and the boys had to set up the irrigation. Of course, the irrigation pipes were all covered in blackberry bushes.
We're getting the irrigation pipe, but it's covered in weeds and stuff, so we have to cut it before we can pack it down.
Caleb, you were born for this moment. This was like...
Take it.
We couldn't find the
Go
machete.
all along the front here. Like this. And watch out. In the swing, watch out. Go in. I don't want you to hit them low.
Okay.
Chop them.
That's
work
what
your
I
way.
try to do with my
And you can
stick.
hit these too so you're not getting your feet, okay?
Now do we use the sticks to like... Stop getting so close. I'm actually really glad we got tennis shoes.
Put your pitchfork in here and push them back that way. Reach up here about halfway, Caleb, Chaser. Do it. Scoop. Yep, push them back. You gotta grab down here and pull that way.
It's very common for farmers to rotate their crops and rotate their fields around. Therefore, their equipment needs to be rotated around depending on what field they're using and where the crops are at. This is the case with the irrigation pipes. It was stacked up here because it was used at this field at an earlier date, and now we're moving it to the other field that Chris has just planted, harrowed, and disked.
Let's go.
Up and high, Knapps. You guys gotta get up there.
I think my eye. Oh, that hurt my chest. That's in my eye. Now, there was a slug on
Push
there.
it in.
1, 2, 3, push!
Okay, 1, 2, 3, up. Up high. Good job. Push. Lift. Good job.
Got it?
Yep.
Here. There's 3, 2, 1.
This irrigation pipe comes from down there. On the other side of that squash field is the water source. And then he's got his walker, which is that pipe over there on the wheels that will walk all the way across both these fields. And this is feeding water to that. So as it moves, it's got a flexible pipe. It'll hitch into here or wherever he needs it. So we just have to put it all the way down this field so that he's got water accessibility if he needs it.
And finally, it's all ready to water these plants.
This will be my first time wakeboarding, and we're doing it at my aunt and uncle's farm, because they have a lake right there, and I can't wait to. This will be my first time doing wakeboarding. I can't wait to do it. I'm very scared though.
While my Uncle Mark was using his front loader to put the boat into the water, the boys actually were playing with dirt and had an incident, and Carter never did get to go wakeboarding. But they're all okay. They'll heal just fine. Good luck! Although Carter didn't go wakeboarding, my cousin Josh did. Nice! Woo! Yeah! Down! Woo! He's down! Thank you so much for watching this week. We had a lot of fun with our family, and getting to know our family better, having fun on the farm, getting to know what the farm life is like. The boys sure loved it. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, comment below, share it with your friends. We'll see you next week. And remember, enjoy the journey.